Ibn Abi al-Dunya and others reported the story of Sattih, the extinguishing of the fire on the night of the birth and the splitting of the Ewan from it. Ali bin Harb al-Tai said, Abu Ayyabullah bin Imran al-Bajali said, Maqsum bin Hani al-Maqsumi told me, when it was the night on which the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, was born, the Ewan of Kesra trembled, and the lake of Suwa sank, which had not been extinguished for 1,000 years before that, and the Mabadan saw difficult camels leading mighty horses that had crossed the Tigris and spread in their countries, and when Kesra became alarmed by what happened to his Ewan, he took courage, and then saw that he should not hide it from his ministers and warriors, so he put on his crown and sat on his bed and gathered them, and when they gathered there he said, Do you know what I have sent you for? They said, Not unless the king tells us. While they were at it, a book was sent to them that the fire had gone out, and he became even more distressed, and Al-Mubadan said, Then he told him his vision, and he said, What kind of thing is this, Mobadan? He said, A sharp edge on the side of the Arabs, and he was the most knowledgeable of them in themselves. Kisra wrote when he saw this, from Kisra, king of kings, to Al-Numan ibn al-Mundir, Send me a man who knows what I want to ask him about. When he came to him, he said, Do you know what I want to ask you? He said, Let the king ask me, and if I have knowledge, or else I will tell him who. So he told him what he had seen. He said, The knowledge of this is with an uncle of mine who lives on the outskirts of the Levant, called Sattih, so he rode. Hajnat Sattih had no answer, so Abdul Masih began to say, O separator of the plan, who and what came to you is the sheik of the neighborhood from the family of Sun. And he is from the family of the Wolfben. Blue with a canine tusk, with a squeaky ear. White and loose in dress and body, a messenger who tells the story of the Gentiles and makes it easy for the good to roam the land with a spiky flag that lifts me up and down and blows me away. As if he had been carried from my bosom, he was not afraid of the thunder or the uncertainty of time. And Sattih said, The servant of Christ came to Sattih, because he saw difficult camels leading great horses, and the valley of the sky overflowed with sunshine, and the servant of Christ walked to his man, and he said to Sattih, Shamir, you are going forward, Shamir, do not be frightened by dispersion and change. If the kingdom of the sons of Sassan touches their excesses, the time has many phases. Perhaps they may become a place where the lions fear their arrival. The brother of the edifice. Bahram and his brothers, Hormuzan, Sapir and Sapir. People are the children of great families, so whoever knows that he is less is despised and abandoned. Good and evil are shackled in a horn, so the good is followed and the evil is forbidden. The rest reigned until the end of the caliphate of Uthman, may Allah be pleased with him. This is a disputed hadith. Garib. From Ibn Ishaq, the victory of the king of Yemen among the multiples of the kings of the tribe, from it, he gathered it to him, and with the interpretation of it. He said, If I tell you. And it was said to him, If the king wants this, let him send for Sattih and Shakak, for I saw a dove come out of a darkness, from which Tihama is called Tihama, and I ate from it. Every skull, whether in his time or afterward, whoever follows that, whoever kills any of them in Yemen. He said, Does the time have a time when is happy? And he said to him as he said to Sattih, A garden and a bush. When he said this, he knew that they had. And wrote to the king of and made them live in Al-Hara.